In a nondescript small storefront off an industrial street in Denver, one can find one of the world's most amazing museums of miniatures.
We're a miniatures doll and toy museum, and the museum has been in operation as an organization since 1981, so it's a well-established institution. The museum was formed by a small group of miniature enthusiasts and doll and toy enthusiasts, rather than by either a single donor or by a single artist. So the museum's collection spans multiple collecting interests for that reason, and therefore has a large range of materials. We did move in 2018 out of our prior location, and so this building is still in the process of being remodeled because it's been a long process to get that going. So we have a tenth approximately of our total collection out on display at this point in time. We have two main gallery rooms, and then occasionally we have our lower craft room open, which does have some really cool stuff out on display in there. So we open that up kind of when we can for folks, because right now there's a group of 19th century wax dolls down there in the display cabinet, which are pretty darned neat. But we do have this, like I said, a mixture of doll houses, artisan pieces, and dolls and toys. One of our coolest things is the Japanese friendship doll from the 1920s, which is on permanent display, although she is going to be taking a trip to go and see some of her family members here soon, so she'll be heading off. When is that supposed to happen, Wendy? When's the friendship doll convening?
Oh, it'll be 2027 will be the 100th year celebrations for the friendship doll. So we're trying to get some together in Indiana and Maryland.
So yeah, so that's kind of coming up. But in terms of our collection here, like I said, it is a mixture of artisan pieces from different artists, different collectors. So we have large-scale doll houses, a lot of miniatures, and the pieces in our collection have a lot of jokes built into them. So looking for things like well-hidden cats. Cats are very popular, they're almost everywhere. And then a lot of pieces have some sort of narrative storyline jokes that kind of go into them as well. So I don't know what other information you might like about the museum, but we are open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do workshops, we do classes. We have a fall show that happens every year in September. We have what we call the Little Show that happens, which is a smaller local artists show that happens either in February or March, depending on the year. And so that's kind of what goes on around here. We have a good time, small staff. Which lets us do kind of what we want to do.
That was marvelous. You did great. Tell me your name.
Oh, my name's Neil.
Okay, Neil, thanks so much. That was great.
We are working on expanding into the rest of the building. The full building is about 12,000 square feet. And so we've been raising funds, and once we've been able to open the upper level, we'll have model trains, and we'll also have room for more of our toys, more of our dolls, our miniature circus, and I think we have 5 other very large houses and about 30 other medium large houses and storage. So we only have about 10% of our collection out. So all of those flowers were handmade out of paper. And that just seems like a ton of work.
Yeah, all of those flowers are handmade out of paper. And then what about the little child there?
So instead of dolls, she did family photos. You can see one over here. This is almost like a scrapbook of the family farm. So she took the farmyard and condensed it. She had replicas of historic farm tools made. There's kind of like a little farm museum. Not even on the inside of the house, you'll see more family photos.
Oxford, England. That's the first assumption. And then when is this house located in time?
19th century, late 19th century?
Late 19th century, early 20th century?
Yeah.
That is what most people go with. Okay. So we have this British Victorian era house, right? So is there anything that doesn't line up with those assumptions? Okay. First question would be, did you look at the other side of the house?
Not yet. Does it have electricity?
Well, this house was electrified. The electrical system is currently broken. We've been trying to figure out what is broken and why. But yes, and if you look through the house, there are electric lights.
So that would make it very late 19th century, early 20th.
Correct. That would be correct.
And do they have indoor plumbing?
Well, it certainly looks like it. And a computer.
So Judy Erstry was a member, and Judy was known for doing beautiful, perfect, frilly, flowery things, and this was her last dollhouse. So she'd always wanted a house full of floral wallpaper, sparkly things, antiques, super girly, and she never had it in her real life because you gotta compromise with your partner, but in your dollhouse you can have exactly what you want, including a couple Renoirs.
Yeah. Let's get to the pictures of those Renoirs. That's amazing.
And there's beautiful Jim Pounder bronze works in there.
What are those? That's just an amazing dollhouse. There's the other Renoir up there. Okay.
Win the lottery and send us your money.
This is Dr. Philip Levin of Doctor's Dreams. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my videos.